Welcome to the Liquid Hacks 2.0 opening ceremony. We are so excited to be back after all the positive feedback we received from last year's Liquid Hacks event. Because of you all, we were able to bring together an esports hackathon event that's bigger and better than before.
Welcome everyone to Liquid Hacks 2.0. I'm Victor Goossens and I'm the founder and co-CEO of Team Liquid. I'm truly excited for this new iteration of our hackathon, as it's an opportunity for us to support the next wave of great minds entering our space. Innovation is at the core of everything that we do at Team Liquid, which means that we're constantly inspired by all the new ideas that could one day shape this industry.
We are bringing back over 20, yes, I said over 20 panels, workshops, and fireside chats.
Welcome to Intro to Programming with JavaScript.
My name is Brian Petty. I'm here to host our panel this evening on access in competitive gaming.
Welcome to Pencils Down, Controllers Up.
Welcome to the Art of Content Creation panel.
Hello, and welcome to the History of Liquipedia Liquid Hacks 2.0 panel discussion.
We're going to go do an exercise real quick, do some math, and please follow along.
This is the Wikipedia database workshop. I'm Jasper. I work at Wikipedia for Team Liquid. And this is very useful if you want to build applications with this, because you can generate a lot of stuff. But
I'm a poorly drawn dinosaur, and I'm going to show you how to make a website. By the end of this video, you'll have your own website on the internet. First off, how do we make a website? It's going to be with two basic languages, HTML and CSS. I'd be excited to see what people have built and what people are working on. So, happy hacking. Go off and start building stuff. Yeah, we've got marquee tags. Nice.
But today we're simply looking into how you can implement your first Discord bot. And I want to give you the tools and explain the mechanics, how you can create your own bots. And maybe you go for creating a bot during the hackathon, and then this is the workshop to go for you.
I'm Max, and I'm going to be running a quick little workshop on making your own virtual avatar. Oh, hey, check that out. We got a talking blue. See what happens. Oh! Whoa! Okay, not quite the effect I was going for.
We'll get to know each other while creating together.
The world is more connected, and especially markets, is version control. So version control is all about managing the changes to our software.
Today I'm going to be talking about the future of finance as some see it, and the future of the internet at large. The language we're going to be using today is called Solidity.
Yes, so we're going to do a quick activity called Trade or Titan.
Today, I'll teach a little bit about Next.js and React. These are like some very cool languages that kind of help build your understanding in like web development and a lot of different aspects.
So obviously this whole thing is about the mixture between competitive gaming and sports and whatnot.
This is the second hackathon, Liquid Hacks 2.0 from Team Liquid. My name is Donna Basic Tack Walters, and I am here with some amazing women in the collegiate esports space. So
how do you take TV skills and then translate that into esports? So I think entrepreneurship skills are really important to the success of an esports program.
I am just absolutely thrilled and proud to be sitting here with these three just top tier talents in higher education, all female leaders.
And I saw the passion that they had for gaming. So I knew that if I could bring games into my classroom as another type of text, it would probably be really successful.
That's really at its core what video games allow you to have, is it allows you to have that problem-solving interactivity right there in the classroom.
And you'll hear from education and industry leaders as they share their insights on how students can build on their K-12 esports experience to then compete at the collegiate level and then earn academic credit with esports programs to go on and pursue careers in the esports industry.
The backbone of the program of anything academic, and this is true, should be true across the esports curriculum, is experiential learning. It's not always about sitting in a classroom and what you're learning in a classroom. It's about what you're doing while getting that degree and getting that education.
I've got kids in every spectrum you can imagine that are playing and learning, and we can actually see the academic results on their traditional classes
of how their grades have improved and everything on their whole educational experience.
And my students learned about the disability I had. It was like, oh, Mr. Petty, we know that this impacts your hands. Like, how do you play a game? And so that naturally led into some of what I, sort of do on the side with my advocacy for accessibility. But I was really surprised by how many students wanted to talk about that specific intersection of video games and physiology.
We need to, unite. We need to stay together. We need to show that we are here, that disabled people do game, that we can compete at a casual level, at a high level. I have cerebral palsy, but I try to go to as many tournaments as I can to bring that representation.
Absolutely. I am in love with the idea of having American Sign Language be part of commentary, especially to convey tone and emotion in a better way than any other. I want to know what the room is feeling. There's so many incredible streamers with disabilities out there. There's so many incredible, players with disabilities who are creating guides and creating all of these awesome content for people.
I wouldn't want just something to be catered to me. I want something to be catered to everybody.
A lot of gamers and esports people out there, a lot of us probably do have disabilities of some flavor. Gaming is a great escape. There have been tons of studies on gamers as a whole, and a high percentage of us have various types of disabilities. So it's great to remember that a lot of us have things that you might be able to see. Some of us have things you might not be able to see. And it's a really great idea to, be aware that there is always more that we can do to support each other.
Of course, the more accessible you make your experiences, the more people can play.
Video games can open a window into an otherwise inaccessible world. I know how they can make you feel like you're not alone when you are in an empty room. How do we bridge the gap between ability and desire using assistive technology? The thing that you're here to do today. Those ideas, those concepts, they become real things that help real people. This is what we do. This is what it is that it is to be an advocate. What we do is not about video games. It's not about hacking. It's about connecting, human connection.
Remember that you have the power to change the way that you and everyone around you use esports and gaming. Technology gives you the opportunity to turn your passion into a product. We had such an amazing time talking to all of you, all the participants, as well as watching all the panels, the workshops, and fireside chats.